Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Tanisha's Chronicles. This is definitely going to be a different type of video. As you can already see, the setup is different. But here we go. I thought, as it's National Heart Month, last week being Congenital Heart Disease Week, me having a form of congenital heart disease, let me push myself to do something that benefits my heart. So as you can tell from the title, from Monday through to Friday, I'm going to try and aim for 15k steps. Usually when I'm working, I'm on annual leave. Usually when I'm working, I can hit about 8k steps on an admin office day. And because I work in the community, on a home visit day, I can actually sometimes reach 15k steps. But on annual leave, I tell myself I don't want to be a bum. I don't want to be bedbound. I don't want to be lazy. So I am going to try and push myself on my annual leave week to try and walk 15k steps every day. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but we can see. So follow me. Thank you. So I've been walking for like 15 minutes now, I think. Yeah, as you can hear, I'm starting to get breathless. I'm a sweaty babe anyway. I sweat from like little temperature rise, little movement. My dad's genes are very strong in that one. But yeah, so I'm coming up to a hill. One thing about me, I really struggle with exertion. So stairs, anything on a rise, like, yeah, I definitely struggle with. So this is a test for me. Like, I can actually feel really sick. And do you know what? I feel like I saw a post ages ago on Twitter. Someone was like saying, oh, I shouldn't be seeing young people taking lifts and things. And it just really made me annoyed because I don't actually think people think about people that have maybe hidden illnesses or conditions and things. Because, brother, if you know how I feel after walking upstairs, genuinely so ill. So yeah, this hill is about to be a challenge for me. I attempted it last week on 2 occasions, and actually, do you know what? I did manage to walk up, but I felt sick. So when I say this is a challenge, I'm really just trying to build endurance in my heart, basically, because that's one of the benefits, you know, strengthen your cardiovascular, build endurance. Yeah, so here we go. You made it. Almost. You made it. No. One thing I will say, it's actually okay to start because my lungs finish. It's okay to pause. It's okay to go slower than others. Listen to your body, man. Because, yeah, look at me. Hey. Woo. Ah. Anyway, I got like another half an hour of this walk. Yeah. Let's keep going, baby. So yeah, walk done. Well, first walk of the day done. Deep it. Man said I walked for almost an hour and only did 6k steps. That means I have to roughly do the same walk at least a good 3 times a day. Kill me. But you know what? I set myself a challenge. I really struggle with consistency, so I'm praying I managed to get some consistency. And if anything, go walking pad. So yeah. And let's see how the rest of the week goes.
6.5 hours later.
Alright guys, it's now 6:40.
Hi.
I'm out with my husband, cousin, and yeah, I've managed to get my 15k steps. Guys, you know this is going online. This is gonna like, let's have decorum.
We made it.
Let's have composure. No, I made the 15k steps. They just accompanied. So day 1 done. 4 days left to go. Yeah, and it was raining as well, you know, and we still came out. Good morning. We are on walk number 1 of the next day. Day number 2. We've been walking for 20 minutes through the mud, through the puddles. Didn't even sleep properly. But we pushed ourselves and I pushed my husband. Actually, let me say softly encouraged to come and walk with me. So, second walk of the day done. Did just over 7k steps, which puts me in a good position for the rest of the day. Kind of decreases how many steps I have to do for the rest of the day. But yeah, but it's pancake day, guys, so I'm enjoying my life. I've got some pancakes, eggs, veggie bacon, grapes. When you move, it's very important to feel yourself. Don't want to lose muscle, want to keep energy, all of that. So enjoy. Alright, so I'm definitely not a tech babe. So somehow I changed the settings on this new camera and messed up footage and sound. But anyways, this was walk number 2. I got off the bus early to get the steps in on the way to a destination. But then I got completely exhausted and I was early anyway. So I took a lovely stop in Costa for some peppermint tea because it's okay to pause and listen to your body.
Later.
So end of day 2. I'm actually feeling exhausted already, but you know, we've done 2 days, 3 more days to go. Let's see. Altogether today I've done 17,750 steps. Yay! Morning everyone. We are now on day 3 of me aiming to walk 15k steps for 5 days. I definitely haven't slept and I'm just really confused because I definitely thought one of the benefits of increasing activity was better sleep. But somehow my sleep is very yikes. But anyway, we move, Sha. Today I am aiming to find a pond because I want to see ducks. There's something about water that just calms me down. And so I'm going to walk to a pond and see some ducks because I can. By God's grace. So that's going to be my morning. Oops.
1 hour later.
Alright, so walk number 1 finished for the day. It took me just under an hour, 5,300 steps. And yeah, I gotta lie there, guys, I'm very proud of myself. 1, because I think even though it's only day 3, I've shown myself that if I set myself a challenge by God's grace and with discipline, somehow I can achieve it because wow. And also number 2, there were like 2 points of exertion on that walk. So actually no, there were 3. There were like 3 hilly bits. Yeah, the first one, guys, if you ever saw the way I had to stop and just, because I was just so proud of myself. Do you know what I mean? Like I was so proud of myself because I walked up and I didn't feel breathless, I didn't feel sick, I just felt fine. So yeah, and I think my biggest achievement thirdly is I wanted to see ducks, and look, I see ducks.
346 minutes later.
Alright, so I'm looking at my watch and I am on 9.7k steps. I do not know if I'm going to reach 15k today. I will lie, I walked to the Pondy place. Wow. I walked to go and see the ducks at the lake park, and then I walked back halfway, got the bus, a couple of stops, walked again, and then I really have not moved much since at all. Literally no, like it took everything out of me. So I'm going out again, right? And I'm thinking I'ma just have to like not take the bus, walk, be sweaty when I get to where I'm going. I'm really sweating, as you can see. I sweat. And yeah, it might actually have to be a walk pad day because I'm really struggling. So let's see if I can do it.
The next day.
Morning everyone. Today is day 4. Yeah, I think I've officially reached the point where I'm no longer motivated. I'm no longer like, oh my gosh. I think I told you guys I struggle with consistency. This is where discipline, and I mean real discipline, kicks in, because actually, to be fair, it kicked in yesterday because I think I was saying in my last video, I just can't be bothered. I was actually ready to get the bus, everything. I thought I wasn't going to make the 15k steps. I was just so deflated. But by God's grace, let me show you guys. Yesterday, I actually managed to hit 16k steps without using my walking pad. It was a miracle. I just didn't take the bus. I walked to the train station, from the train station, walked to my destination, walked back from my destination, and then obviously all the mini steps in between. So yeah, I'm definitely now feeling a bit more like I could take on a bit more, but I'm still like, ugh. Like I woke up this morning and I was like, no, we actually have to go on a walk. We actually have to go on a walk. Like there's only 2 days left, today and tomorrow, and I will have done 15k steps for 5 days in a row. I think that's what's keeping me going, is I am not good at consistency. So I want to be consistent with something, and it will be this. Like I'm actually determined. I'm not motivated, but I'm determined. I found a reason. I found a reason for whatever. I found a reason for my drive, okay? That's the reason, is that I can say I've been consistent at something in my life. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm absolutely exhausted. Outside, I'm even looking cute today. This is like the first day where the sun has not been up in the morning. I just feel so deflated, but we move. Even my bones are hurting. My knee hurts. I have a knee condition and it's starting to hurt. My feet are hurting. Yeah, it's really kicking in now. But we've got to push past it. Listen to your body, guys. Don't do what I'm doing, but I'm gonna push past it. Cool. Bye. See you guys. You know what? As I'm walking, I'm deep in, yeah. I think one of the things that's made it really hard is that I've been like, oh my gosh, where am I going to walk? How long am I going to walk for? I need to take this path. I need to do this. I want to explore here, using Google Maps. But you know what? And this is an object lesson for life. When things are too complicated, or when you overcomplicate, or when you overcomplicate yourself, or things feel too hard, it's actually okay to just break it down, to make it simple, to simplify it. Do it in parts if you have to. Do it how you know to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so this morning I've just decided, let me just do a simple course, a simple route, a simple walk I take with my husband, like, all the time. So I haven't had to stress about it, think about it, don't have to use Google Maps for it. I just walk and I don't have to think. I love that for me.
One eternity later.
So yes, I am in a dress. Just came back from date night. Defo did 3 walks today. Somehow Defo didn't amount to 15k, so I had to pull out the walking pad. It's almost 9 p.m, so that's why I didn't even bother changing my clothes. I just said I'm gonna jump on the walking pad in the dress, have my shower after, get ready for bed. Amen. But yeah, Defo didn't take into account how hard it would actually be to reach 15k steps. The other days it was a bit more easier, but today I have no idea what happened, especially because I defo did the 3 walks. But we move. Here I am now, once again, a sweaty babe. Probably in a minute I will reach that 15k. Yay me! The end of day 4.
The next day.
Finally, day 5. First walk of the day. It was actually so muddy. As you can see, I definitely struggled getting there, but the views were spectacular, so it was definitely worth it. Once again, back with the ducks at a different site this time. It was honestly just such a beautiful way to start the day. Like, I don't want to be jobless, but you know, if someone could fund my life, this is how I'd start my day every day. Amen. But yeah.
Eventually.
I'm a fitness buddy. Maybe not a Gymshark buddy, but a cutesy fitness buddy. Man, reached 50k steps. I completed the challenge, guys. 5 days of 15k. Whew. So I'm insanely proud of myself. Like, I'm actually over the moon. Like, I actually did 15k steps for 5 days. In fact, I did more than 15k steps for 5 days. 15k was the minimum. Anyways, I'm actually just so proud of myself. Because as I said in the beginning of this video, I think I wanted to push myself for National Heart Month. Having a heart condition, Actually, for context, so the heart condition I have, I've actually done a video on it before. I think in the other video though, I said I had tetralogy of Fallot, and that's not actually wrong, because technically I do have tetralogy of Fallot, but my condition is actually called pulmonary atresia with ventricle septal defect. So it is tetralogy of Fallot, just a bit more things added on top. So like right now, my heart, so the right side of my heart is mildly impaired. The left side of my heart is working at a low level of normal. Then I have like a systemic thing that causes, like the ectopic heartbeats and stuff. So this then leads to the fatigue I was talking about, the sickness I feel on exertion that I was talking about, the tiredness, the dizziness, the palpitations. Then on top of that, due to my right side of my heart being impaired or mildly impaired or whatever, I have pulmonary hypertension. I don't think it's as bad as it was before, since I've had my last heart surgery last year, but I still have it there. And the hypertension, so it's different to like normal blood pressure in the sense that it actually directly affects the heart. So compared to like mild high blood pressure, it's actually worse, and it's putting more strain on the right side of my heart. So again, leads to dizziness, leads to fatigue, leads to so many things. So for me to be able to have completed this 15k every single day, well, for 5 days, I'm genuinely so proud of myself. And even on top of that, like today was actually a hard day. I cried twice because, I always laugh at things like this, but I got like 3 letters all at once from the hospitals, right? Talking about tests I've had, results I've had, tests I'm due to have. And suddenly it just felt really overwhelming. But then my husband reminded me that I still have to give God thanks, because despite all of those things going on, I was still able to move my body. So we give God the praise, actually, because despite every single challenge, I was still able to overcome and move my body. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey. I think the message I just want to give is move if you can move. It doesn't have to be walking. It doesn't have to be, I don't know, but whatever type of movement you enjoy, just move. Like, get out there. Test your heart's endurance, make it a bit stronger, improve your cardiovascular, drop those inches off the waist. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta live, guys, and we gotta live life to the fullest. So thanks for joining me on this challenge, and I'll see you in my next video.